Alright.
Welcome to BS Movie Reviews. This is it. What you've been waiting for. We know you've been watching the advertisement.
Yeah, we know you've been watching it.
For how long now?
You
16
single
hours.
person have been watching our advertisement.
Anyways, we are on to the Leprechaun trilogy.
Leprechaun trilogy.
First movie.
Yeah, and
the
the Leprechaun movie, Leprechaun, the original Leprechaun movie, was
with Warwick Davis,
yep.
made in 1993.
I looked it up. 1993.
Okay.
Yeah. And
in case you don't know who Warwick Davis is, he played Willow. It was an alright movie. I don't know. This guy hasn't seen it, so maybe we'll have to watch it.
It sounds gay. If his name is Willow and he's a midget.
Yeah, it's a pretty weird story. Anyways, and if you haven't seen Willow, maybe the Harry Potter movie, he plays the little wizard teacher. What's his name in that damn movie?
I hate Harry Potter.
Yeah. They're actually really good.
No, they're not. He's Harry.
We'll get into a little magic season for you guys.
I'm gonna hate that
shows.
fucking season. I hate magic.
Anyways,
well,
back to Leprechaun here with also Jennifer Aniston.
That might be another reason. Anyway, okay. Jennifer Aniston's in it. The movie starts off. There's this guy named Dan O'Grady.
Dan O'Grady, yep.
Yeah, and he comes home in a drunken stupor to his wife, who's standing on the deck, and I think he comes home in like a limo, doesn't he?
Yeah, he comes home in a limo, and he's talking to his wife about limos and mansions, and tomorrow they're not going to be living in their little hell house of a place. And his wife is just saying, "You're crazy. What's this nonsense?"
And he says, and then he breaks open his mother's urn that he gets in the mail, and he goes, "Gold!" That's what he does. That's the first thing he does. Yeah. Sorry, I look at the camera when I do that. Gold! I was looking at, anyway. But yeah, basically he's just like completely insane.
Which also, when he's saying that gold line, he's like grabbing the gold out of the bag, and you hear a couple gold coins fall on the deck, eh?
Yeah, that's true.
And they never seem to worry about picking them up, but they may not have showed it.
There was a couple flaws in this movie that I didn't appreciate too much.
This movie was supposed to be
it was a horror movie.
A slasher, yeah.
Well, that's not. I don't think it started out as a slasher, but it eventually became one, sort of.
It's more of a comedy.
Well, it's a horror movie that just
was pretty
not scary. It was too ridiculous of an idea.
At one point, I was starting to think the Leprechaun looked pretty cute.
Yeah, pretty much, man. He was a
good guy. He just wanted his gold, damn it.
Yeah, he's like, you want to come play with me?
Oh yes, and near the beginning when Jennifer Aniston is going to this creepy old house.
Her name is Tori in the movie.
Yeah, whatchamacallit, the Leprechaun kills the O'Grady's wife, Dan O'Grady's wife, and he doesn't really kill her. He just kind of pops out of the suitcase, and she falls down the basement stairs.
Breaks her neck. Poor lass.
Poor lass. And Dan O'Grady knows the secret to killing the Leprechaun, and that's having a 4-leaf clover.
Yeah.
And you can pretty much, as long as it's touching his skin, you can kill him.
Which makes the movie awfully predictable on how the Leprechaun's gonna die.
Not really. I mean, I wasn't expecting what I saw at the end there.
Well, no, but that's how that's what's gonna kill him in the end. It's kind of
the 4-leaf clover does.
It sort of just spoils the movie at the beginning, I think.
But yeah, anyway, so O'Grady gets this 4-leaf clover and is shooting at the Leprechaun and ends up chasing him into a crate, and he nails the crate shut and leaves the 4-leaf clover on there and pours some gas on him and tries to light a match to burn him.
And then he has a stroke.
Yeah, he has the
Leprechaun in the background is going hee hee hoo hoo ha ha.
Yeah, it causes him a stroke,
and he's like, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's retarded.
So, anyways, O'Grady fails at trying to burn him, and he has a stroke and moves to a care home. You don't find that out until a little later on in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
In the movie, it seems like he dies.
It does. It seems like both couple are dead. And anyways, the leprechaun's left in that crate for 10 years. And then
Tori and
her dad go out there. Her dad buys, I guess, a cottage.
The Grady house. The
old Grady house, and they're going out. It's like on a farm or something. And they're going there, and Tori's like from LA. She's this little rich kid who gets all high quality stuff.
And by the way,
she's not used to this kind of rundown.
Jennifer Aniston in this movie, this must have been the first thing she was ever in, because she was a pretty piss poor actor.
Yeah.
She did a bunch of really lame shit in the movie that you could just tell.
She's still pretty though.
Yeah.
Come on, as if. You guys...
Jennifer Aniston's hot, but I mean...
Come on, seriously, you'd throw her out of the sack? I gotta call bullshit on that.
I wouldn't throw her out of the sack.
Exactly, there, we'll leave it at that.
Well, I'd wear a condom, I'm sure she's just a slut. But anyways, back to the lecture at hand. We're watching the movie.
Yeah. Anyways, he's left in the crate for 10 years, and this is where they come to the house, and they're supposed to fix it up, and...
They go down to the... It's
going to be their little vacation.
She doesn't like it.
No, she doesn't like it. She wants to leave, and that's when she runs into the cute boy that makes her want to stay. I forget his actual name. Yeah, I know, but... No, I know, but his actual real name.
Oh, I never knew his real name. But that's when we also meet the two painter guys. Or I guess that this guy's painting with them. But
yeah, they're running a business.
But two of my favorite characters, Alex and Ozzy.
Yeah.
And Alex is like this little kid, and he's like kind of, but he's got like the most adult like dialogue in the movie. Like
and Ozzy's just like this adult who's a little
retarded.
Kid. Yeah.
He's like
retarded.
Not
retarded. He's
retarded. He is. Dude, he's retarded. Come on, he's like the dumbest character in any movie I've ever seen. But he's awesome. He believes in like fantasy and stuff. And
yeah, like, he's the first one to see the leprechaun, and he comes running out of the basement.
No one believes him.
No one believes him. But this is what I was trying to get to before with Jennifer Aniston in the house and the leprechaun doing a cool voice. He sounds like a little girl, although he does it at the beginning with O'Grady. That's how he gets.
That's the most haunting part of the movie. That's the only part that's even remotely scary.
Yeah, when the leprechaun's locked up, he sounds like a little girl crying for help, and it causes everyone to come to save her.
Well, no.
Well,
he's going. Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah, but it actually sounds like a real little girl.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like.
But then when they get closer, she always says that she's having trouble breathing. Get me out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
And the weird part, after he's been locked up for 10 years, he yes, we got the air wick going on, smelling good.
Yeah. Sean wasn't supposed to do that.
No, that was an accident.
Our crappy budget.
Anyway, so he's calling for help, and Ozzy is going up to this big crate. And right as Ozzy gets up there, the leprechaun blasts himself out of the crate. If he could have done that, why didn't he do that 10 years ago?
I don't know. That was the worst part of the movie.
I believe it had something to do with that 4-leaf clover though, because O'Grady did put the.
He could have just smashed it and knocked it somewhere and been
he could have blew and had.
Yeah, he could have done anything.
I don't know. He didn't have his. Apparently, when the leprechaun doesn't have his gold, he loses his magic.
Yeah, and the wee people are supposed to have a lot of magic.
Yeah, well, as long as they have their gold, I guess.
By the way, I want to bring this to our public service announcement.
Oh, hold on. Save it for part 2. We're at 9 minutes.
I know. That's why I'm just going to do it quick.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, we do not in any way want to offend midgets or retards.
They are good people.
Yeah, well, I know that they say that
midgets
prefer to be called small people, but instead of midgets, they want to be called. You're a small person. Anyways.
All right, part 2.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
Okay.